I've got so many random videos of me just playing Fortnite now. It's very strange. Oh well. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I thought that was a man for a second. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely thought that was like Conan the Barbarian. Knockoff Power Rangers. What's this? Oh, I'm joking. They're all cool for what they are, all the different like things and stuff. This looks cool as well. It's like a Lego flat of where Spider-Man lives. So cool. It's like a little shop as well downstairs. Oh man, that's cool. I'd love to have a room like that. That looks like the Batmobile. It's very cool. What a strange few weeks and days it's been. My life just keeps getting stranger and stranger, but not in a bad way. Just in a strange way, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to keep to myself, though. It's no one else's business. That's what I've realised in life. But, yeah. Chaos comes to the island. I should be doing my college work right now, not playing Fortnite. In fact, you know what? Oh, bollocks. I needed it. I was going to try and go back to bloody lobby. Oh, well. It's already been 2 minutes. That's weird. It only feels like it's been like 30 seconds since I started the video. Remember how excited I was for the Deadpool film to come out when I was younger? It was such a good film. I hope more films like that get made. Can't believe I get to play as one of my favourite characters now. This is well cool. I don't know what to do with my time. I need to do my homework actually. College work. That's what I need to do. If I get killed in this game, I'm gonna get off and just go to sleep. I'll do something else because I'm not really in the mood to play any Fortnite or whatever today. I don't really know why. It's not even a bad day or like a good day, it's just like a strange day, you know? But yeah, not in a bad way, just interesting. Feels different. Oh my god, that scared the frickin'... That was like a jump scare, that. Jesus. I didn't even expect someone to be there. How weird. See, look. Weird things like that keep happening. Just unnatural things, like in a way that's like a... It's just downright uncanny. very unconventional and eerie at times in ways. I'm gonna lure them into the room and then just gonna be singing in the corner by myself. It's so weird. Deadpool's just singing in the corner, look at him. I wonder if they're gonna come here so I can shoot them. You know what, I'm gonna have to go to them, I think. Oh! Okay, what's my current objective? What do I need to do right now? I'm gonna get a win, I think, because I have a good feeling. I suppose. I think. Is there another shield? No, chest rather. Does this one have a scope? No. Okay, so it doesn't matter that I'm using a different one. Oh wow. Purple shotgun. What's that eerie data breaching sound or whatever? Like weird... Wait. I can't explain it. It reminds me of like the ship from the Alien film. I've not watched it, but I've heard like videos. I've seen videos of like people just listening to like, the ambient sounds of the ships. But yeah. Oh, you mother... I don't know why, but people tend to join and leave. I wonder what makes them not want to stay and watch the video. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't watch my video either, to be honest. I'm just kind of putting this here as like preservation. Like maybe someone in the distant future will like see it and think, "What the hell? They used to play games like this? Jesus." Watch them try and shoot me. Watch. One knob. Oh. Show them who we are, who we are, who we are. What is that song again? It sounds ever so familiar, but I have never actually heard it up until a few months or weeks ago. Look at that weird, like, null zone. In real life, I bet there's places and areas like this where if you were to go, reality would start breaking or fracturing because that specific point is almost like the crossroad or hexing of which two different planes of existence actually cross over, perhaps. Basically, like in a game where there's like an empty area by accident, like part of the polygons or the pixels or the 3D mapping of that digital world, that specific point is ever so slightly askewed. It may be off its axis ever so slightly, but cause a giant ripple effect if you were to realize and see the whole larger map in its finite, natural state being unrendered. It would be incredibly strange, but I think that there, I'm gonna go back. This is like a null zone, kind of. This is where reality is starting to fracture or break within the realm of the game. Which, I must say, is rather strange. But interesting. I wonder if plot points like this in reality can be mapped out. And you can almost find a way to kind of glitch through real life walls almost. Not saying reality simulated in a natural sense, but that to a degree it may have been engineered by something or someone out there, perhaps. But to what extent, I'm not sure. But it's definitely plausible, and it's more likely than everything naturally occurring. Or it may have naturally occurred than been altered to a degree. There's several systems put in place in reality that allow it to almost be perceived as something similar to a controlled zone, or like a terrarium almost. Like it's been captured and preserved to a degree. Like the planet itself definitely has, by something or someone. Because it can't be that lucky that it just never gets destroyed. It's very strange, and I refuse to believe that it's just pure luck. But then again, I think it's just people having a lot of faith in chance to a degree. But yeah. I would definitely surmise though that null zones existing within reality is indefinitely plausible. I would say it's definitely possible though. It's just a matter of finding where those things are. And sometimes it's very difficult because only an observer can directly interact or realize or navigate that area knowing that that null zone is there. And I think it's been incredibly fortunate to discover something of that degree of strangeness, I guess. I think the best approach to navigating something like that would be to just not do anything stupid or experimental. If you accidentally walk past it and notice it, then albeit, I guess, or so be it, rather. But, I actually don't know if there'd be a way to actually see it with any form of even infrared or anything. There wouldn't be a way to visualize the different spectrum of light or whatever. I think it's just something that only the human eye can kind of process. Because reality in itself has like a system in place that doesn't allow it to be able to be perceived as flawed in any way. Like it will cover its own tracks to a degree. I think. Even if something looks fine though, it's kind of just covered up, I guess. So you may walk over like an invisible hole by accident. Perhaps, maybe that could happen. Who knows? But yeah. I wonder if you can like create them. I remember the backrooms thing. I think that's where I got the idea for like null zone, just now what I was talking about. The guy that made it talks about low vibrational electromagnetism and how it can be used to, in effect, almost wear through actual objects or matter, I guess, or warp them ever so slightly. Whether it breaks down the atoms or something else entirely in between this world and another point of reality that's, I wouldn't say indescribable, but something beyond, I guess. I lost my train of thought. I was trying to visualize it so well that I kind of just forgot what I was talking about just then. It doesn't really matter. I don't really want to talk about that sort of stuff because otherwise YouTube takes it down because it's either right, wrong, or just downright crazy talk, I suppose, in the eyes of some. And I'm no scholar, so I suppose me talking about it would be considered misinformation. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't even look like that if a null zone was real, though. Or if a point of reality became fractured to a degree, it would be more like a invisible slit, I reckon. But then again, I've never actually seen one to know whether it would appear in one way or another, so yeah, it would be glowing and all flashy though, like that. God no, unless it was like an exact copy of this reality, or an exact duplicate, or exact match almost, trying to break through and using like a large amount of energy against something that was almost like a gold plate in their world, that because it was hot and glowing, and they were using that energy to magnify into this one or whatever, like through some sort of high density laser, you'd be able to see maybe the glowing from that thing they were using to power or incredibly heat that specific point, I guess. And you'd be able to see that maybe. I'm not sure. I can't really verbalize it in the best format, but I'm sure someone understands, I think. But yeah. I wonder if there's a way to like polarize different types of particles to be able to pick up certain different spectrums of warping of things, I guess. Kind of like the null zone thing I was just talking about, but more in line with like how you can use neutrinos to view through objects, but it's not exactly the same as X-ray. But I really don't understand why I can't verbalize stuff in the way I really want to. Like I really want to tell everyone all the things I'm thinking about, but just can't find the words sometimes, you know. But yeah. I remember a while ago there was a paper that was written. Lots of people talked about it where there were particles going the opposite direction to how they're meant to on the South Pole compared to the North Pole. And obviously I was thinking at the time, because it's all cold and the planet's obviously magnetic, maybe it was like a superconductor of sorts, kind of. Like a cold magnet, like a, it's not a superconductor, it might be called that, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a cold magnet that because of its temperature, its frequency of magnetism is kind of locked in place as long as it remains at that temperature. And if you get another one or another magnet and put it next to it, it should actually like quantum lock to a degree. And I was just thinking to myself, if there were to be something in between these two quantum locked magnetic points, or like a magnetic field in general, north and south, and you were to have different types of things in the center that's creating this thing, it would expel different types of particles at a certain rate, and that you would be able to see them actually emit from the north and south in different ways. And I was thinking maybe it's just because it was cold, it was almost quantum locked to a degree, that end of the pole allowing particles to act and react the way they were. But I don't really know if that theory is really efficient enough to actually be proven. But I'm sure eventually someone may actually be able to try and do something with that, I reckon. Or maybe it's already been done. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Well, that's convenient. How convenient. Oh, who we are! Who we are! Show them who we are! That song has a really weird feeling to it, like, doesn't feel quite right to listen to, I'm not sure why. Not that I don't like it, I'm not saying it's a bad song, it's great in every manner of the meaning or the word. It's very good. I'm glad it's an existing song, but I just can't bring myself to listen to it. There's something unnatural about it. It almost feels like a sad dream. I can't really describe it. Oh, fuck this. You mother... You mother hubbing... Chubba hubber. You hubba chubber. You mother flopper. You scubby scubber. Scubby scubber. What does that even mean? You chubby chubber. I have a feeling someone else is in this house. Show them who we are, who we are. Please tell me there's a building near there. There actually happens to be one. But is it safe to navigate to? Without being obliterated by whoever of the fucketh beeth forth before me. Hi, fucker. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, you stole my... Stole my kill, you... son of a bitch. Well, give me that fucking... Thank you. I better make it. If I don't, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, fuck you. Really? Oh, man. Remember what I said, though? If I end up dying this game, I shall be ending the live stream. Even though no one's probably going to watch this. And if anyone does, I should hope that they find the information I just talked about very, very, very useful. You see, one day, there may be an algorithm developed in which AI can actually cross-reference words in a specific pattern. Basically, find something as how Google does or the internet does, like a search engine, for specific patterns of words, sentences, things said, and run all those different things through a computer and find the exact match as to what someone may have said at one point. Maybe information is out there online of what people have said, like listening information or just interviews, books, videos, and the translation of which was turned into commentary in terms of how it's turned into a subtitle. And out there, it's just going to be there on the internet, and someone will one day search up specific words, and they might find this, and they might be like, oh my goodness, you know, I've just found exactly what I was thinking. Some random guy playing Fortnite a couple 100 years ago was like, on the money. Maybe I should go back in time and give him a bunch of money to build a time machine. But then again, it's a proper CU of the NT told me, you don't even know real science, supposedly. And that I am stupid. And that person is an asshole, and I hate them very, very much, and I wish to never ever see them again. They were very cruel, and so were all the other people they hung out with, to a degree, with some of them being kind of nice. But I will not elaborate. And I'm someone who forgives and forgets, so I don't care really about that, but it just came to mind. I lost complete touch with my obsession with how stuff worked like that, but yeah. Null zones, and the warping of reality, and superconductors. Fun. things to understand. Unrelated to Fortnite, but of which may be interesting to some. I hope someone takes the information and makes something cool with it, perhaps. God, I'd love to be a researcher. Just someone who gets to experiment with like really, really fascinating materials and strange elements. That'd be cool as a job. Don't know what I would do, but I'd definitely have fun. But yeah, anyway, everyone take care, and this is the end of the video. Goodbye.